Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Comics to Buy to Improve Your Comic Book Collection. This is a special edition I made for you guys. I'm kind of showing some of my favorite Amazing Spider-Mans, all Amazing Spider-Man. Any of these books can improve your collection. And keep in mind, different grades, different books. An older book might be worth a lot more in a higher grade, whatever. We're going 10 to 1 in regard to value based on grade. Okay? I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please hit that like button and sub and tell me what you think after. This is going to be a fun one, okay?
Are you ready for the sickness? Let's get into it.
So at number 10, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 136. This book is in a fine plus condition. Of course, mine's double signed. So let's just pretend that the signatures don't count and it's just a regular comic, okay? It's the first appearance of Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin. In this condition, we're looking at probably anywhere from 70 and up. But it's a classic cover, great book, and, this is the top 10 for me for today. Number 136 is the one we're going to start at. So there you go. Let's move on to number 9. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 36. I think this is volume 2. It could be volume 3. But it's the 9/11 tribute book. Now, there's regular, and then there's like a newsstand where you can see the newsstand here. This one's about a 9/4 or near mint condition. The longer you wait on they just keep going up. I remember when they were $10. And right now, this book in this condition will go for $75 or more. It's the special black 9/11 tribute cover where they open it up and you're in New York and everything, and all the, from the terrorist attack and all that. It's so sad because the truth of the matter is these key books, regardless, most likely because of the movies and stuff, but dude, they go up. They've been going up. I've been looking at prices. All these books I'm going to show you keep going up. These are books that will always, always go up in value. I kick myself. I probably had if I look back at it, I probably had $1 million collection at one time if I had held on to it. It's frustrating. So let's move on to number 8. Now, again, keep in mind that I'm going up top 10 based on like completed price sales. So some of these books in super high grade will be worth a lot more than my number 1, depending. But in fine condition, this book, Amazing Spider-Man number 100, is just a classic Romita cover to get. This one's a fine, about a 6.0. It's the 100th anniversary issue, of course. Anywhere from 100 and up. It just depends on how the market's feeling, depending on pictures and stuff like that. But it's one of my favorite covers. Amazing Spider-Man number 100. You got all the characters in there. It's beautiful. Love it. Makes me sick. Let's go to number 7. Next up, at number 7, Amazing Spider-Man number 39. One of my favorite covers of all time. This book is in about a VG plus condition. It's John Romita's first Spidey. And in this story, they reveal themselves to each other. They unmask and they find out who they are, Peter Parker, etc. And a VG plus is about a 4.5. This book is selling right now around $150. It's just one of my favorite covers for Amazing Spider-Man. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, at number 6, we have a near mint copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 252. It's a newsstand. Mine's quadruple signed, but basically it's the first black suit in Amazing Spider-Man. Plus, it's Amazing Fantasy 15 homage cover. This is one of those books that, you know, the whole world wants to get. If you just remove all the signatures on here and try to get a base price in a near mint condition or 9.4, you're probably looking at about $150. At least completed sales lately for a high grade near mint copy. With the newsstand, you might be getting more for it. But these are the books, some of my favorite, that belong on this top 10 this week. Love this book. So let's move on to number 5. Okay, at number 5, we have a near mint copy of ASM 361, the first appearance of Carnage. First full. I think it has an origin of the symbiote as well. This, you know, there are a lot of these. Okay, there's a lot of these books. So in a near mint copy, of course, graded would be different, but a near mint raw, you're looking at about $150. I could probably get more for this copy because of the signatures, but a near mint copy you could probably pick up for about $150. First full Carnage, and this book is super heating up for, you know, speculation, Woody Harrelson and all that. They do have the silver second printing, but this is the better, the first printing copy. Amazing Spider-Man 361. Sure, a lot of you guys watching have a lot of these books in your collection. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 31. I've had this book for a long, long time. I absolutely love the red. I love the cover. It's in about a VG plus, which is a 4.5. It's the first Harry Osborn and the first Gwen Stacy. A lot of people always just say Gwen Stacy, but it's also Harry Osborn. This book right now, you're looking at this grade about $200. Classic cover. I love it. They're hard to find in a decent condition. There's a little bit of a something there by the 31, but it's still in about a VG plus condition. Great book to have in your collection, guys. These things will never go down in value. All right, what do we got? Okay, next on my list, we have Amazing Spider-Man. What number is this, guys? This is number 3. We're getting close. Number 122. Now, this is the Death of the Green Goblin. It's in a higher grade, VF Plus, which is an 8.5. These are selling right now, of course, without the signatures, for $225 in this condition. It just, okay, you guys, I admit, I love the Green Goblin, okay? But I love these covers as well. And this is really close to the death of Gwen Stacy and all that, ties in. But classic cover, if you can find one and get a good price on it, buy it. Absolutely love this book, Amazing Spider-Man 122. Now let's move on to number 2. Now at number 2, we have Amazing Spider-Man 238. Mine's in a near mint condition, which is a 9.4. Now, before I show you this book is all over the place right now. I don't know what's going on. I've done my research on this. You know, I would say this book in this condition is around $300, but there was a sale recently for $450 some. It's all over the place. So I'm going to say a conservative estimate currently is $300. I don't know why it's so super hot. Now the key is the tattoos inside. You want to make sure that you have all the inserts and so on. But in this near mint condition, you're looking around $300 now. I remember when you could pick them up off the wall for $80 to $100, not too long ago. But it's the first appearance of the Hobgoblin. Always look for the tattoos inside. Always, always, always look for the tattoos inside. You know what? I'll just go ahead and show you what they look like if you were really, really looking for them. Oh my gosh, there's no tattoos. No, I'm just joking. So I don't want to mess with it too much, but there's the front page insert. Okay? And then the tattoos on the back page. Right there, insert. 2 inserts are better than 1. That's what she said. I recently sold another copy in an auction. It got way up there. It got, I can't remember, like $200 or $300 or something. But it was Mother Goose that bought it. If you guys know Mother Gooses, he sent it in. And I had said it was about a near mint. He sent it integrated, came back a 9.6. So there you go, baby. Near mint plus. But in this condition raw, you're looking at about $300. Let's go to the number 1. You guys are going to be excited. Okay, at number 1 for me tonight, we have Amazing Spider-Man 300. This book's kind of special to me. Mine's actually a graded 9.6. What's really kind of a fun story about this book is I had a graded 9.4, okay? And I had Stan Lee sign it, and I got it pressed because I knew it was better than that. Let me go ahead and take it out. So this is a 9.6 slab. They're selling all over the place raw, or no, a 9.6 graded without signature is selling for just under $1,000 right now. I don't know, that's a little bit low, I think. But with the signature is a whole nother world, and this is a very interesting book. So I had it signed by Stan Lee, and I had it pressed, and it went from a 9.4 to a 9.6, so I didn't want to crack it again, okay? But I wanted to get it completely signed, and so what I did was, these new cases have that little indentation, so I had them sign the case inside the indentation. So I have David McElhaney, writer and co-creator of Venom. Jim Salicrup was the editor on this. And of course, recently at a Comic-Con, I had Todd McFarlane sign the center right there. So, of course, artist and partial creator of Venom. Because I didn't want to re-crack this with my special Stan Lee signature. So, look, I don't know exactly how much this book is worth, but I would say anywhere to $1,500 to $2,000 or more. People are listing it, stuff like this, it's multiple sign, for a lot more than that. But I would think with this kind of ingenious idea I did to have them sign the case, and I keep it protected, and leave the certified Stan Lee in there, I didn't want to crack it again, was something personal for me, and probably I'll never sell it. It's a personal thing. But that's my number 1 for today, of course. Amazing Spider-Man 300, and I wanted to show that little story with you. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 comics to improve your comic book collection Spider-Man edition. Amazing Spider-Man edition. All Amazing Spider-Man. Please leave a comment, and please throw down a like and share this video if you really enjoy it. I can do more specifics like Batman and stuff like that in the future, but I wanted to do a little special Spider-Man for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and check out this video next.